Hey guys, what's going on? It's In the House with Team MassiveJoes, our gym-free workout-based series. I'm here with Boss Josh. We're gonna be showing you guys how to train core using just your body weight. So one of the most fundamental movements when it comes to using your body weight as resistance when you're training your core is a plank. So Bosch is gonna set up a standard plank for us right now, anchored on your toes and then supported on your elbows. You wanna keep your glutes nice and tight, and you wanna focus on pulling your belly button back towards your spine. That's gonna keep your core engaged, keep your core nice and tight, and keep you in a very stable position to set up a basic plank. Now that we've got the fundamentals of a plank sorted, there's a few different ways that we can use a plank to train our core. The first way is obviously just to hold that plank position for a certain period of time. The second way is to incorporate what we call a moving plank. So we're gonna set a plank up as we normally would. Bosch is gonna demonstrate, and then we're gonna go from our elbows up to our hands, back down to our elbows, and that counts as one complete rep. So we can do a moving plank for a certain number of reps. The next variation we like to call diagonal reaches. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna start with a hand-only diagonal reach. This is effectively releasing one elbow and touching out on a diagonal plane. One left hand, one right hand counts as one complete rep. We can then do a leg-only diagonal reach, and that's gonna be taking one leg out and putting it on a diagonal plane, the other leg, and that counts as one complete rep. We can then combine the two and do an arm and leg diagonal reach, left hand, left leg, right leg, and that counts as one complete rep. So now that we've got planks and plank variations sorted, the next fundamental movement when it comes to using our body weight as resistance while training core is to set up a straight leg raise. So Bosch is gonna demonstrate. For this one, we're gonna lie flat on our back. We want our back to be flat against the floor, and once again, we wanna draw our belly button back towards our spine. From this position, we want straight knees and legs straight, pointed up towards the ceiling. We then want to lower our legs very slowly while keeping our belly button pulled towards our spine, while keeping our back flat on the floor. As soon as our back starts to curve up, we've lost tension in our core. So it's very important the belly button comes back towards the spine, the lower back stays nice and flat on the floor, and we're lowering our legs from that straight leg position down as far as we can. So from the setup position for our straight leg raises, there's a few different variations that we can incorporate. The first that's going to incorporate the least amount of body weight resistance is to do a single leg raise, or an isolateral leg raise. Left leg down, left leg up, right leg down, right leg up. That is considered one full rep. To make it a little bit more difficult, we do both legs at the same time in a conventional straight leg raise. Both legs down, both legs back up, that counts as one complete rep. We can then incorporate what we call a jackknife. So hands come up towards our toes, and then we are crunching through the abs. Our hands go down towards the floor and come back up at the same time as both legs go down towards the floor and come back up. That's considered a full rep. And then the most difficult variation of our straight leg raise, we call windscreen wipers. So we're gonna pin both shoulders down towards the floor. We're gonna have arms out, pinned on the floor as well. We're gonna allow both legs to go to the left-hand side, pull them back up, allow them to go to the right-hand side, maintaining our core tension the entire time, and that's considered one full rep of windscreen wipers. The next fundamental when it comes to using our body weight as resistance while training core are, of course, our crunches and our crunch variations. So Bosch is going to demonstrate the correct way to set up a crunch. Once again, we're starting flat on our back. We're pulling our belly button back towards our spine, and we're keeping our lower back flat against the floor as much as possible. From this setup, there's a few different crunch variations that we can go straight into. The first one is a heel tap. So with a heel tap, we actually want to crunch and bring our shoulders up off the floor while keeping our lower back flat against the floor and our belly button pulled towards our spine. We want to be looking directly up at the ceiling, hands straight by our side, tapping our right heel, tapping our left heel. That counts as one full rep. Another crunch variation are called elbow crunches. So this exact same setup, we're using our abs to pull our shoulders up off the floor and touch our elbows on the floor. That counts as one complete rep. And then the final variation of a crunch are called our straight leg crunches. So from the crunch setup position, our legs go straight up towards the ceiling. Once again, our hands go straight up towards the ceiling, and we are crunching using our core, using our abs to bring our shoulders up off the floor and touch our toes with our fingers. And now the final and most advanced exercise when using your body weight as resistance while training your core are called Inchworm Walkouts. Bosch is going to demonstrate. So we want to start in a standing up position, weight through our glutes and our heels flat on the floor. We're then going to reach down, touch our toes, and walk out with our hands inch by inch by inch, keeping our core nice and tight. As always, our belly button pulled towards our spine, reaching out as far as we possibly can, and then crawling back inch by inch, bringing our hands back towards our toes. That counts as one complete rep. And guys, that's a wrap for this episode of In the House with Team MassiveJoes, using your body weight only as resistance when training your core and your abs. Boss Josh, thank you very much for demonstrating. Guys, as always, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, subscribe to the MassiveJoes YouTube channel. Don't forget to turn your post notifications on your mobile, your cell phone, and your desktop PC so you don't miss a beat, including all of these new episodes of In the House with Team MassiveJoes. Until next time, we're coming to you from MassiveJoes.com. Stay massive.
Thank you for tuning into this video. We hope you enjoyed watching. Don't forget to check out our latest upload and our recommended video, and be sure to subscribe to the MassiveJoes YouTube channel to stay up to date with all of our latest uploads.